Getting ready to do some fly fishing. All right.
All right, Scotty Warner. There you go. Hey, your team.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
Shirt for you and some breakfast.
Okay.
All right. There we go. Good stuff. We got some new shirts this year. All right.
CJ was saying he had a good time with you guys outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went down here a couple years ago.
Yeah, I think the last 2 years in a row I fished with Jeff.
All right, little Facebook post. Any word bite? What are we doing here today?
What are we doing here today?
What is this?
We're handing out posters to the anglers.
Well, what's this whole buy fly fishing tournament for?
Raise money for Navajo Ministries, Four Corners Home for Children.
All right, praise the Lord. And is this the 30th?
30th year, yep.
All right, good job, guys. And that's that's our president. That's the kind of gal she is. A little pep in her step. Do a little Facebook post, let the world know where we are, what we're doing. Out there representing the Lord. All these fishermen, we're gonna turn them into fishers of men, right?
That's the plan.
All right, at least 12 of them.
12.
Prairie dog we're out of. Yes, it stands for sausage and bacon. And snake? Well, that may be, the S may be for snake. Okay. Coffee and donuts.
So give us a little recap what you did with Mike here today.
Well, I put it right together, lined it up, and put a strongest line through, tied on a fly. We had to put a tippet on there. You put a tippet on with your surgish knot, and then you tie your fly with a clinch knot.
Put the card in your pocket for me. Do that again.
And that's it.
All right, I'm focusing on your hand. Show me the tippet.
You might not be able to see it from there.
Yeah, that's zoomed in. Good. Awesome. Very cool. Excellent. Thank you. Very good. And you guaranteed Mike's going to catch a lot of fish today?
Yes, he's going to catch 20.
Yeah.
With a dry
Is there
fly.
a refund, or if anything, if we don't catch
We
anything, you
give
get your
money back. Yes.
The license too, right? They give
License,
you the money
everything.
back.
Everything is free.
How long have you been doing this?
50 years.
Wow. What's the biggest fish you've caught, really?
Here, probably the 24-inch, probably.
Yeah.
The biggest one I ever caught was a 94-inch sturgeon on the Columbia River.
Wow, take a while to bring him in? Or her?
45 minutes.
Is that true, the fishing stories? The fish gets bigger every time you tell the story? Is that typically how it works?
Yeah, they grow.
That's good. And a little word bite about the Four Corners Home for Children. Why are you guys in the tournament?
We just like to help. There's no other reason other than make yourself useful.
Very good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Got a red pickup. Bacon. Has a little bit of chili and cheese in there. I don't know. Donuts and coffee. Thank you. That's Charlie.
Hey, how are ya?
Yeah, I think I finished it.
Hey, your cheese.
What's that?
Did it with
We
hand?
have a shirt for you.
By hand or?
Yeah, I built it myself.
We got no one day, but we need help with the grand site.
What size do you need?
It's like a
Extra large. Extra large. Wow, that's a nice one. Thank you.
Thanks, did a good job there.
My
You might
size.
make it in our movie.
That was a great idea this year. We have a, you got your shirt already. Yeah, and there's breakfast back there. Yeah, you're welcome. How are ya? You have to sign immediately.
Maybe next year. Thanks again.
Yes, thank you. Good morning. Carl, how are ya?
What size shirt would you like?
See the shirts, aren't they nice? Yeah, they are. Have you met Sean?
Are these
Yeah, Bob asked for
giveaways?
his.
I think so. Just give it. What size shirt would you like?
Yeah, I saw you earlier. Right there. Have a good day. She'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Pile Rose.
Media release, please.
I need to sign.
First.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Dar.
Well, I don't even know what I'm doing. I just said, I'll do whatever. Just tell me. So she hasn't given me a run of the event yet. Okay. Sweet, thank you. I'm good. How are you?
How you doing, guys?
Good.
How are they running? Are they
I have no idea.
No idea.
You can try one on if you want.
I'll go a little hard.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for coming.
Awesome.
Let me get a shirt. I'm a museum.
Medium. That's right here. Thanks for coming.
Oh, fuck. Thank you, my friend.
Medium.
What's up? Thank you. Fair. I mean, at least I saw fish this time. When 2 weeks ago, we didn't see a fish. So it's fair. I think it's just the weather.
Say, sir?
Oh,
Trying to trick me.
Well, it levels the playing field, so you know you don't want somebody feeling 100% when you're at 60.
okay. I'll touch base in a minute. Let me throw these in the car, Lou.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Did you make this? I did not. David Carpenter made it. Cool. Thank you. It's pretty good.
You're in my movie.
I know, that's a scary time.
There you are. Hello.
How are you? Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Is she okay, though? She's okay. Because lots of people get questions on those. She's, that's what they were worried about. She's out of the hospital. Home.
One of those to wear. It's the same for everyone, though, right?
How are you?
Glad you made it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great week.
Anyway, what's that face here?
Okay, yeah, you guys all get one this year? Time to get the picture.
Hey, good morning.
How are you? Nice to see you.
All right, doing some fly fishing today. All these anglers and guides out. It's a Texas hole on the San Juan River.
These two morons.
I know. Get ready, as they say.
Yeah.
Are they already talking smack? Look at that.
No, that's one.
Oh, that's why you're in the front of the boat. We let
Check
them have
1, 2.
issues.
Is she right here?
Right, kind of where the foam bubble line is right there. Did you want to fish with these, or do you want to try something else?
I trust you, whatever you say.
Okay.
I'm no authority, believe me.
distance to get down. Sink it. Did we get an award for last boat on?
Maybe you guys know
Last boat
something.
on.
Maybe you know it.
I just thought there was too many boats out here, so we decided to wait. Thought y'all would be gone by now.
You're not missing anything. You may have the secret.
The last will be first and the first will be last. I read that
Exactly.
somewhere.
Yeah, I was waiting for the cloud cover, you know? That's really what the deal is. Hanson, you pulled one in yet?
We're just sitting here getting rigged. The other numbskulls are out fishing already. They've been
Don't let
going
your
up and
guide
down.
rig your stuff, okay?
You what?
Don't let your guide rig your stuff. I'm watching.
Yeah, I wish I had a secret up my sleeve.
I see you sitting back there doing nothing.
I think I've seen 2 hooked, and that's been about it.
Doing some fly fishing today. These anglers and guides out. Texas Hole, San Juan River.
Oh, big old fat boy had this one on. Better make sure you got that adjusted to cinch up. Way cinched up.
Hey, John.
Mr. Flock over here.
What's going on? It's Jamie. Got you tomorrow. Yeah, bud.
I could see them. They were salivating like, yeah, 3 of them. Here we go. Yeah, they're perfectly legal. Don't worry about it. Not much. And then you're easy.
Yes, sir. Jamie, you want to wave to the camera? Gotta play to the camera. You want to make it in my movie, you better catch one.
Yeah, I want to be famous, Jimmy. Catch me this.
That's what my last agent said.
What the heck? That's good.
You ain't kidding.
You had a little wiggler.
Wave to the camera, give me the wave.
You want a full moon or half?
This video's for a children's home. Let's just
Oh,
remember
you want
that.
a full then.
That's funny.
You didn't think you were going to have a carnival ride first thing in the morning, huh?
Yeah.
They lowered the water last night.
I brought him with me.
You know how to rook? Yeah. You want to hop in, and I'm going to push you out, and you're just going to roll right over here. All right. If I feel confident in that, on your feet. Just going to launch you and pull right out. I'll stop make sure you're all right. Thank you, William.
Good job.
Hey, morning.
I'm trying to.
We're the Four Corners Home for Children. There's a television show called The Ancient Call on Overcomers TV. So it's part of our documentary series for the last 15 years and highlighting ministries in action. Jesus took a bunch of fishermen and made them fishers of men, right?
And then when you get ready to, what I do is, as soon as I get in water, notice it didn't splash you, I think. I tried to be nice to you. And he passed away on the 18th, and I just didn't feel like.
Wow.
I haven't tied hardly anything this last year.
Oh, I'm sorry. Golly.
Well, maybe I'll get over it one of these days.
Probably not.
Well, anyway, I'm sorry for the delay, but hopefully the extra flies will help you.
He already got one. Oh, I don't think it's just.
Yeah, I suppose. grab the rod like you're going to shake somebody's hand, put your thumb directly opposite the reel. The backbone of the rod is either here or here. And the manufacturers usually make it here to where you got strength that way.
Yeah.
And instead of doing this to throw it out, see how the rod is going way low?
Yeah.
What happens is wherever that rod tip goes, the line follows it. So if you go with a large arc, it's going to be a large arc. But what you want to do is start.
There.
Okay, put it in your left hand. Oh darn,
All right.
are you ambidextrous, you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, don't ever pull it in that close.
Oh.
The reason why is the weight of the line will bring back this way.
Okay.
Cast.
Right here?
Okay, stop on the forward motion up here in the air. Oh, that'll get you in trouble right there.
Almost did.
After you hook yourself a few times, I bet you learn to slow down. Okay, now pick it up and go. Okay, again, stop up here. Your motion of the forward cast is right there.
Right there.
Yep. Go again. By the way, see how your index is up? Don't
Yeah.
do that. Put
I
your
do?
thumb up. Yeah, there you go. The one good thing about when people cast with this finger this way, they push a little bit on the forward motion,
Yeah.
and it shoves it to the left.
Oh.
If you put it here, you've got the backbone of the rod coming through your thumb, your forearm, and
Yeah.
boom, boom, and you're in good shape. No, just the one time. When you're done, as long as you're casting, just this hand. Oh, don't let go though.
Oh, let go?
Now put your rod down, get ready to fish, put it on the finger, strip a little bit, and then always hold right behind your hand.
Okay.
That way if you get, well, let me show you.
fish?
Well, I'm going to put a little bit of a zigzag in the line. See if I got that going out there, if I just raise,
Yeah.
I won't get it tight till I get back here.
Yeah.
And you don't ever want with the fish on, you don't want your rod to go past this thing. So what you do is, if you got all this out and you got it on the finger, strip and raise and it's tight.
Okay.
But always, I don't want that line off your finger except when you're casting or you've got all the line back on the reel.
Okay.
Now wait a minute. Okay, see that last cast? You're not waiting. See how it's piling up? You didn't wait on the back cast.
Oh.
Pause to let it straighten out before you come forward. And once you get good at doing this, you can actually feel the pull on it.
Yeah.
And that'll tell you I'm coming forward.
And how far should I have it in when I'm going when I'm pulling it in that far, or?
Oh, let me show you again. I'm sorry. That's a great question. Say I'm sitting here. Oops, on your heel. Okay, I've got this here. Well, if I want to, I can pick it up from right there and move it over here or move it over there.
Yeah.
If you've got, say a fish was on and you get it all the way up here to you, and then he runs again and gets off, and you got all this line out there, basically just make one strip as long as it's tight.
Yeah.
You can pick it up, and this way, if you're not good at shooting line, the water is going to help you. Just here, let it go. The water is going to bend your rod when you go to pick it up. So as far as when and where, it varies so much.
Okay.
Did you get the fish on over there? He's still running. No, come back this way.
So you let them run a little bit
Oh yeah.
till they tire out?
Well, it's better to get him a little tired, whether it's a good hook or not. And then once he does, as long as you're making a nice steady pull, he's not hard fast. A lot of times you'll get him to come a lot closer to you quicker. He had probably 3/4. Oh man, my wrist is killing it now. He had about 3/4 of my fly line out. Like see right now, I'm using the palm drag
Right.
to slow him down. Whoops, now he's coming at us. Quit it. And do not get that anchor rope. Yeah, see him running away from us?
Yeah.
He's definitely in the back or side.
I see him. I see the back of his tail was. You want me to get the net at some point, or Mike? You want to do the net?
Want to, but I can get it. I hope.
All right.
You got it?
My first spot, right.
There he is.
Right in the belly. Oh, you don't want a picture of that.
Oh, that's a fish.
What it was, I felt him when he started to run, and then it sort of let go, and I felt the rod up and jerk down, and that's why I knew right then, and he foul hooked himself. Stop. Well, now I got both of them. Okay. You want to see how I see what he's eating? Should we take the bugs out of him? To their scientists that I've been working with and told them, he got back with me, you get 5 fly lines. I said, what's the deal? He said, because we did, well, good. So I ended up with 2 deals and 5 lines and a bunch of leaders and tippets just to say thank you. I said, you're really welcome. And this one here needs a lot more. And any more, when it comes to cost, I keep an eye on that.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, both of you, you see how I'm setting this line in this rod?
Yeah.
I took it apart. Otherwise, a 9-foot rod in this boat would be kind of hard to get to by yourself to put the line all the way up on it. Stop it. These little guys here, people call them annelids. They're not annelids. It's a red annelid, they say. It's a red midge larva. That's like saying, see that grasshopper? That's an ant. If I didn't, get around basic, you want some of this?
That's cool. Very good. Nice.
But there's woven pattern flies here, and then some of the larvae. There's some mayfly patterns, dries. There's a few things in here. And like these crystal midges up here, those work pretty well too. And this is a jig. And you can use it. Last year, I had 2 guys that were using just jigs. The first day, they ended up, I think it was an inch or 2 out of first place. And they knew how to use them. And when I tried to start with, no, it wasn't my cup of tea to start with, but it takes practice to use something different. Okay, now, whoops. I'm going to tie what's called a clinch or a cinch or a fisherman's knot. You stick it through. You might stick it through. Okay, it goes through there. You grab the end of it, get a little bit of extra out, and you make 4 to 6 turns of the line. And you can go with improved clinch knots and all these other fancy ones. I still forever have been using the clinch knot or the cinch, the fisherman. Now, what people a lot of times do wrong is they'll tighten it by holding the leader right there. Always wet your line, get way back here, and then pull it in. And if you've got these little pigtails up there, that's because you've been stretching the line. And when you stretch it, you weaken it. Okay, this guy has not been used before, so we got to debarb it. And the best thing I can recommend is when you go to bend these down, get the pliers tight, you know, somewhat, not squeezing it yet, but just hold it and then squeeze. If you hold this and it wants to turn, what'll happen is you don't let it, it'll break right there at the barb, and sometimes you don't know it and you're fishing with really a not sharp point. And now I'm going to tie you on a second fly.
That's what I thought bi-fly meant. I thought you could fish with two.
Well, you can, but what I would do is not use them both at the same time if I'm in a tournament, because if you lose them right there,
you're out.
You're done. You can't count fish anymore. So you've got your two flies. Normally, I would really suggest going with just one at a time. And I mean, there's some of the very first contests that we had. This one guy, he had this great big old pheasant tail on. And it's a mayfly imitation, and they were too close to shore, and he broke it off in the bushes. And they got up there, and when they came back, the other guy that was in the boat, because you didn't have your partners with you then. And anyway, the guy in the boat said when they came back, they had a smaller fly than what was broke off. And the guy kept counting it, and since this guy was a guide, he was known to do things like that. But anyway, now what I've done here is I've made the same knot, but I didn't use the eye of the hook to do it. I just used it on my finger, and I should have talked that one through. Wet it, put it there, and I personally like it coming off the bend of the hook. There's so many different ways of tying this thing. The second fly, some people will actually put both leaders right through the eye, so you've got them going both ways, and now you've got a fly that sticks out like this somewhat. But I used to try that years ago. There was all kinds of things I would do, but not anymore. I've come down to work something I like, and that's what I use. So we're going to go with a little foam wing emerger, a black one.
You taking notes, Mike?
Yeah.
We're in school today, bro. I'm recording it so we can play back and listen to it again later and study and take
I
notes.
do that a whole bunch too. Okay, now when you've got your knot there, make sure that, see how the other one's sticking out the side? That tells you it's tight. But don't over tighten it. That's a big mistake a lot of people do, and it weakens
I thought
it.
you can never over tighten it. You're saying not to over tighten it?
Don't keep cranking that sucker down, because you'll keep stretching that leader out. And when you stretch it again, it's going to weaken it. So there can be a time you make a good cast, and if it's that weak, sometimes the fly will come off even then. Oh, there's fish on. Well, sort of. As soon as I said that, he ran. There it is. And he's going to run again here in just a second. No, just like that. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's a head shaker.
Ah, he's a pretty one.
Whoa, goodbye. He's not a very big one, but my gosh. I should have asked, you want to land this guy?
Nah, you go. You do it. I'm good. I got the video.
Come here. As soon as he's still green, and there he goes. When you start trying to raise him up, like I said, I laid the rod down and reeled nice and steady, and that brought him in quicker. But when I went to raise him straight up over my head, that made him mad. He's not anywhere as close as he was a minute ago. He's fighting the ball. Come here, sweetness. And while he's still moving, I want to raise him up. Come here. Just a little more. There he is. He's not a monster, but he is darn sure a good looking fish. He took the mayfly. Get in there. Why aren't you? Don't, please don't, please don't. Turn over. There you go. Oh, that's what's wrong. He's lassoed also. Stop. The other one's wrapped around him. Fish, get some air. Definitely don't want to keep him out of the water too long. Come back here. Stop, stop, stop. Not going down.
Yeah.
This piece right here,
Yeah.
I've had reels. People pull that so much, it wears a hole in this.
Okay.
Once there's a hole in that, that's your base of your reel. You got to buy a new one. And it doesn't do good for the fly line either, because it's this plastic.
Yeah.
You start stripping it off, and it don't float very well when it gets the inside core of the fly line is braided nylon and Dacron.
Yeah.
If it gets into that, it soaks up into that and it gets pulling it down. So anyway, what we're going to do, oh, she's got one. All right. Okay, we're going to throw it upstream to see how the fly leaves up there. It's going to start dragging pretty quick if I don't. I call that hardness. And you see a lot of people who sit there and do this stuff all the way around. There's certain times I will do it. By just sitting here doing this, that costs me nothing. And if I want to get down deeper fast, the best way is to take that out so it's not dragging. But keep an eye on it. If you see that thing do something, it's not going over. You're going to set.
Good job.
You're going to set just like you're going to recast. That's as hard as I want you to set it. Boom, and then stop it right here. If it comes out to here, he will sit and wait for you, usually. But we're going to move up, get out of their way, and get us in a better spot. Is he still there? Because I can't see him anymore. Oh, he's down there. He's going under the boat. His tail is soft. Just easy over here. I'll tell you what, the side of the right there. Yeah, I see it really good now. Now take the glasses, just move them and just move them and see the difference. Yeah. There you go. Yep. You know the easiest way to get him? They had Friday, and they ended up, the new sergeant come around and talked to him, and I said, oh, you made sergeant? He said, oh, well, it was good.
The one we got the other day.
All right, anchor's coming down. Did that cool you off yet? There's fish on him. Things here where it's smooth water looking and rough around the edges.
Yeah.
I call those boils. What it is, the current's coming, hitting something down below, and it's like a mushroom cloud from an atom bomb. It comes up and curls around.
Yeah.
That will, on the edges, will actually pull your line, your flies, everything down. Okay, put it on your finger. Strip line out. Pull it there, perfect, right toward the end of that rod.
Yeah.
This man remembers what I said about 10 minutes ago, so that's good.
He's a listener.
Oh, where are you holding that rod at? And don't move that rod around like this.
Yeah.
You don't know where the flies will go. Try to, as soon as you throw it up here, the rod goes down, and all your motions is just either a mend or staying low, because if you stay low, you don't have to worry about picking it up and getting it tight. Okay, right between those two boats up there, I want you to throw. One more, go again. Keep a hold of that. No, keep it off your finger.
Yeah.
Hold it in this little guide you're making. Stop your rod higher. Don't let this go.
Okay, now I know what you mean. Yeah.
Huh? Okay, pick it up and throw. Okay, you're not waiting on the back cast. Better. See there? See how it goes out? But that's too short a line. We're going to need some more. So put it on your finger. Put this down. Make your mend. Put it on your finger.
Okay.
Now strip some more line out. Now go. Keep an eye on that as it's going.
Oh.
You don't want to. line or stuff is? Watch with this. I'm going to raise, turn, so you can actually do it that way too.
Oh.
Something's not right. There's what's wrong. We're Sierra Club fishing. See this?
Oh yeah.
That means, and continue going, just go with it. And from here, now see how fast it's moving?
Yeah.
Your fly's moving even faster. So once you get to the bottom of a drift though, I do want you to keep the rod out at an angle over here and just wait for probably 6 seconds. There, if you get a fish takes it, he's going to smack it hard. And see how you just sort of put it.
Jumped up pretty high too, man. I missed that. That was great.
Okay, now we're going to throw it a little farther over there. See a bunch of foam right now? Go ahead and throw it right in about that area. Oh, a double. You're still coming way too low. You're not yet. Keep on more. Okay, let's try that. We're trying to throw it like a baseball again. Pick it up hot. Ah, pick it up sharper. Hurry. Nope, you're still going too fast back and forth. You're trying to crack it quick. Put it on your finger. Just put it on your finger. Strip it in. But you know what? 3 inches as far as I'm concerned, because I fooled him. Michael. There you go. No, you can also make a mend in the air by throwing and letting the line go out and turning the rod whichever direction you want to go. And that does it in the air, and you don't have to do as much down here. Oh, come on, take that. By the way, you're not talking to the fish. You gotta let him know. Come here, talk to Daddy. Come on, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Raise, turn. Well, let's try there, right along the edge. See, in this case where I was fishing, it just came right back to me, so I just stripped the line as it came. I want to get a little farther up there. Okay, what am I doing wrong this morning? We're trying to he sent me two deal, well, whatever. But sent me a brand new motor and belts. Oh my God, the belts now are $5, $6 a piece. Those little rubber belts.
Okay, if we share with you?
Yeah, man, I'm done. Yeah, have a seat. How'd you guys do?
Good. I think we filled one card and half the other card. So it was good.
Awesome. I gave up on you. I had the camera. There she is. Might be one of the champions, I don't know.
No, not today, but thank you.
Alright. Sure, guys look like you're sure to have fun though.
I'm just gonna have a beer.
Alright.
We'll do that instead. We'll save that for tonight. Yeah.
Do that again,
No.
bud.
Here. So you add those 5 numbers together and that's your total. You're a quick study.
We need Dick here. Who was?
Okay, 7, 5 is, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, right? It's all good. It's fine. We're good?
You're good.
So what happens now? Do we just go away till tomorrow?
Yeah.
Pretty
go
much.
ahead.
Either in your envelope is a ticket for
Yeah. Is
Fish
that
head.
Fish Head's dinner?
And
Now
then,
or later?
uh,
What time?
they should be ready about 4 o'clock.
Okay, perfect.
And
What page does the thing go on?
and then in the morning I'll
Okay.
give you 2 new scorebooks.
And 2 new anglers? I don't know, I kind of like these guys.
Kind of like her too.
Three-inch fish.
Yeah, put a note on the front that is a 3-inch fish because there's a prize for the
For the
smallest
smallest
fish.
fish, yeah.
Oh, 3-inch.
You're good. You're part of the shop, man.
Yeah, I did. I was there.